sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves to be financially stable, to be financially independent, yet we don't even have a clear measurement of it. That's why in this video, I'm sharing 3 signs you could prove to yourself that you are already financially stable so you could give yourself the peace of mind. Let's go. What's up guys, it's Nik. As you know, I'm a recovered shopaholic, now a money mindset coach, empowering Filipino professionals to fund their dreams into reality. So having been coaching Filipino professionals, one of the most common goals that they come to me for is wanting to feel more financially stable and financially independent. And I realized that that could really look different depending on your career path. Maybe you're climbing the corporate ladder, or you've decided to start your own small business, wanting to go full-time and being a freelancer and all of that. And the good thing is that I've experienced both spectrums. So that's why in this video, I'm sharing the 3 signs that could serve as your checklist in deciding if you are really financially stable and financially independent. So if you're all about that, then make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel, because I do have a new video every single week. Now let's get into the first sign you're financially stable. First thing that Filipinos really miss out on is having clear financial goals. This means that you know what to spend on, what you're saving up for, and what you'll invest on that will really contribute to your life goals in making your dream life happen. Because the problem is, right, is that we get into like constantly earning more and having to see money in our bank account, and then we decide that that's when we're financially stable, but that's not the case. Are you really financially stable if you don't know what you're saving up for, what you're spending on? Because if you don't know, if you don't have clear goals and clear benchmarks, then you're just constantly going to think that you don't have enough to spend on what you want, to invest on what will truly contribute to your goals that are important to you, to finally save up for the goals that will really add value to your life. Because if you don't have a specific goal in mind, okay, we're just gonna keep constantly thinking that, oh, we need to constantly increase our income, constantly have that next pay raise, have that next bonus, and then feel like we're financially stable. But then once that's gone, you're like, do I really feel like I'm enjoying my life? Do I really feel like I'm in control of my money? So how does this look like? First off, you're not feeling guilty ever whenever you make a purchase. You know that you get to spend with excitement, with intention, because you know that that amount of money is going towards contributing to the life that you want. So for me, for instance, when I was serious about going full-time in my business, I bought my own MacBook, and then it's no joke, you know, the amount that I spent for that, I took it from my savings, but then I know that I didn't have to feel guilty about it, because I know it's gonna contribute to the big picture that I want for my life, which is being a full-time entrepreneur and the freedom that comes along with that. Or it can be like the small things that matter to you. For me, I like treating myself on weekends with dating myself. I like having my alone time. I realize that I'm actually an ambivert. I buy my favorite iced coffee, I buy really good breakfast, and I just go to the park. How this could also look like is that you don't feel deprived whenever you're setting aside savings for your emergency fund or for other savings, because you have a clear purpose for each of them. For instance, are you saving up for an emergency fund because you know that will give you the confidence and peace of mind when you move out on your own? For me, I didn't feel deprived when I decided to set aside savings for my travel fund when I wanted to go on my first solo beach trip that I've always wanted, because I know that's aligned with the life that I want, with the goals that I want for myself, the bucket list that I wanted to check off for myself. The problem is when Filipinos don't have clarity on what their goals are, so that they are just saving blindly. They're just saving for the sake of it. Para lang may masave ako sa future. But then if you don't have a clear purpose for it, a clear goal alongside that specific savings target, then it's so easy to give up and be inconsistent. And when you're inconsistent with your saving, that's when you feel like you're unstable, that you don't feel like you have really full control of your money, therefore doesn't contribute to feeling financially stable in the long run. Another way having clear financial goals could look like is that you are not investing blindly, because you know that every single time you invest, it contributes to your future goals. If you want to learn more about how important it is to have a clear purpose and intention behind your money goals, then you can watch my free 60-minute training where I dive into the 3 steps to your financial freedom, starting with 1 income stream. And that's really what allowed me to feel financially stable today and achieve my first million. So I hope you look into that video, because I have a feeling that it's gonna open your eyes to a lot of new insights, new realizations that will allow you to break free from financial pressure. So check it out. Second sign you're financially stable is if you have profitable skills. This applies whether you are in your corporate career or you're a full-time business owner or aspiring to go full-time in your business, is that you have to constantly look for the proof that your skills can make you earn, period. So say, for instance, in your corporate career, you have to constantly believe in yourself that your skills are enough for you to get that next promotion, to level up in your career, to possibly shift to another career, because you have those skills that serve as a foundation. The problem that I see sometimes is that we attach being financially stable to the company that we are in. If you are in your corporate job, you cannot control the state of the company. The only thing you can control is that you get to maximize the skills that you have in the company so that you get to increase your value when you do get that next promotion or shift to another career. So the solution that you can shift your lens to is that instead of attaching your financial stability to the company, which is technically not within your control unless ikaw yung CEO ng kumpanya na yon, what I can control is how I can really maximize the skills that I have and make sure that I deliver within my scope of work. If you believe you have the profitable skills, then therefore you can believe in yourself that you can move to another company in the same career path that you want in your corporate career, because you are not attached to the stability of the company. That's why this is something that is often missed out on, is that we need to believe that our skills are profitable. That way we can always situate ourselves in any company, in any business, in any earning opportunity, knowing that you can create stability out of it. The real problem, okay, it's not about how stable the company that we're going towards or the business that you want to start. The real problem is, do you trust yourself in the skills that you have? Do you think that you're actually capable? Because I've seen this many times from me coaching those people in corporate who want to, try to get the next pay raise, or, I've been coaching also business owners, freelancers who still feel like they have unpredictable income or an unstable business. And when you get into the root of it, it's when they feel like, maybe I'm not really good enough to have this kind of business. Maybe I'm not really that good. Maybe hindi talaga ako magaling. Maybe someone else is better than me. Compared to that person, I'm not really that good. And that when we have those kinds of thoughts about ourselves, that's really the root problem. That's the root cause of what's resulting to feeling like you're not financially stable. That's why I coach my clients to really solve these problems at the root cause of what made them believe that they're not good enough. What made them believe that their skills are really not that good? What made them believe that they constantly need to hustle and overwork themselves to feel like they have a stable business? What made them feel like that they're not good enough to ask for a promotion, to negotiate for a promotion? And when we get into solving that from there, that's the foundation that really creates financial stability. If you want to learn more about how I coach my clients in unlearning these limiting beliefs about money so that they could truly step into the best version of themselves in funding their dream career and create their own version of financial freedom, of feeling financially stable, then you can check the link in my bio on my one-on-one coaching program, Fund Your Freedom, and get inspired by the amazing success stories of my clients who finally felt like they have more than enough to make their career happen. May they be a freelancer, may they be a small business owner, may they be trying to level up in their corporate career. They were able to create their version of what's finally enough to enjoy their life, to finally make their dreams happen, because it started within themselves. Third sign you're financially stable is that you have a sustainable financial system. This means that you have already built a consistent financial system that allows you to save consistently with an emergency fund and with other savings funds that are important to you. Because if you have proof that you've already built at least 3 to 6 months of an emergency fund, your brain can therefore prove to you that you can do it all over again. Okay, so for instance, you do have an emergency. You're not going to be in panic mode. You're not going to be hard on yourself that like, naubusan ako ng savings kasi nagka-emergency. No, you're gonna be like, okay, thankfully, I have emergency money that I could use for this specific unpredictable circumstance, and I know I can save it back again because I already have a sustainable financial system that has allowed me to do so before. Therefore, I can use it again. Because here's the thing. And it might be controversial, but this is what I believe in, and this is what led me to where I am today and feeling really more in control of my money, is that being stable is not merely attached to seeing consistent money coming in your bank account. It's how you get to manage that cash flow consistently. Because even if you have consistent income coming in your bank account, if you're managing it inconsistently, you're gonna feel like you're unstable because you don't have consistent savings. You don't feel like you have consistent habits that allow you to feel control of how you budget, of how you are setting aside savings, on how you are spending guilt-free, on how you feel like every single money decision really contributes to the life that you want. Because I can tell you, okay, when I was in my corporate career, like I had stable income. By definition, okay, the stable income, the consistent income, because I was working for a company, I was an employee. And yet, I said I should feel financially stable, right? Like I was constantly telling myself, I should feel financially stable, right? But then there was this thing at the back of my head, but are you? Are you really financially stable if you're scared to spend? Are you really financially stable if you can't invest in that program that you want? Are you really financially stable if you're worried that you might lose your savings? I don't think so. Because if we're constantly worried to lose money, once we have it, then aren't we putting money in control of our lives rather than us feeling in control of that money that we worked hard for? So that's why consistent income, if you're in corporate, doesn't always equal you're financially stable. Being financially stable really means you have a sustainable financial system that you can easily stick to whatever career you're in. So now let's move on to how about those business owners or freelancers or those with a freelancing business. I get you because I'm also a full-time entrepreneur today, and here's the common problem that I see. That there's a tendency to confuse unstable income with unstable financial system. Here's a funny conversation I had with one of my clients, and she felt like, oh, my business is really unstable because I'm not able to save consistently, and so I need more income streams to feel like I'm stable. And I'm like, okay, how do you know when your income is stable? And then she's like, oh, if I'm able to cover my monthly bills every single month. Okay? I was like, and how have you been already doing that? For how long? Actually, it's been 2 years since I've been covering my bills with my business income. And then I was like, wait, so you've been covering your bills for the past 2 years with your business income. So isn't that what it means? That your business is actually stable? So your business income is stable. What's unstable is the financial system. And that's two different things. You can have a stable income, but also have unstable financial system. And that's why I love coaching my clients in creating a tailor-fit sustainable financial system that they get to maximize. May they be in corporate, may they be a full-time entrepreneur, or they're aspiring to go full-time in their business while they're still in their corporate career. All of those things, they get to have their own sustainable financial system so that they get to be in control of their own financial stability. That's why it's such a fulfilling feeling when my past clients who I've worked with several months before and then update me several months later that they have stuck consistently to the saving habits, to the spending habits that feel good to them, may they be in corporate or being a business owners, because that's what truly contributes to the peace of mind that you want. If you want to learn more about how I've maximized my one income stream that led to my 500k savings today, you can check out this video, and I'm going to share a lot of common money advice that I do not follow over there that allowed me to create my first million today, so check it out.